Okay, I think we're live. It's my first time ever doing this. Just wanted to try it. I've never done it before, like I said. I don't think I've ever gone live anywhere. Like not Twitch, YouTube. So probably no one's gonna watch this, but I figured I'd try it anyway. So I've got my comments. Okay, so I'm just eating nothing special, just like vegetables, like really plain food basically. So yeah, figured I'd get on here, give it a try at least. Like I said, I'm just eating really plain food because I'm one of those moods where I don't feel like anything, but I know I've got to eat, you know. Sometimes I have to kind of talk myself into eating because I just don't feel like it. I'm a very kind of picky eater, which might seem strange because all my videos are like just random foods from other countries. But I've always kind of been like that, so. And you can probably tell, I am working from home once again. I did go back to work around, I think it was like the end of May. And then coronavirus cases here in Texas started spiking again because of idiots. So they basically asked us, do we want to work from home again? So I took them up on that offer because they were trying to bring people back into the place I work in stages. I was part of the first stage because I have no underlying sort of health conditions or any elderly relatives at home. And then other people were supposed to, follow coming to the office in weeks down the line, but it never ended up happening. So I was there by myself basically, which wasn't the most sensible thing, I will say. But I can't complain because we're home now. I will say as well, I was planning on doing this outside, but it was just too hot. It's like in the 90s. It's ridiculous. It's always hilarious when I phone my family back home, the ones that live in both Ireland and England, and they talk about how it's rainy, miserable basically. It's like the complete opposite of what it is here. And it's one of those things where we're just never happy because if it's miserable, if it's raining, if it's too cold, we complain. But then at the same time, if it's too hot, we'll complain as well. So you just can't please people. One thing I will say that confused me when I first moved to Texas is when it's cold and rainy outside, people will say, oh, the weather's nice. But someone coming from a rainy climate like England, you say the weather's nice if it's hot because those days are very rare. So it's like the whole thing's just like switched. Definitely took some getting used to it, I'll say that. Like I said, working back from home again, it's good because obviously you don't have to make that commute into work, but at the same time it can get a little bit boring just sitting around, especially when the weekends come in and you're in the same spot during the week that you are at the weekends. Can send you a bit stir crazy in a way. I was debating on whether to do this live or just film it, but I figured I might as well try it because I've never done it before. I didn't announce this anywhere. I just literally decided to go live, so I thought, whatever. I figured I'll only be on here maybe 10 minutes or so. Oh, hello, Mohammed. I'm glad someone came in. Now, what country are you watching from, Mohammed? Because I've done a few videos on food from different countries. I've done some on Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, India. I'm trying to think what else. Bangladesh. Tried that Syrian coffee as well. And I've always wanted to go to the Middle East. Or, I'm not sure what country I would most like to go to. I always wanted to go to maybe Pakistan, maybe Jordan even, just to experience that culture because, I mean, where I grew up in England, there was a lot of Muslims at school and, you know, just in the general area, we would have sort of halal shops. And I've always been drawn to that sort of food. I've never had the chance to actually go. So I think that would be interesting. That's probably top of my list of places I want to visit. There's also a lot of countries still in Europe that I haven't been to. I really want to go to Estonia. I just don't mind going to maybe Ukraine, down into sort of the Balkans. I don't think I've ever tried any food from that area. I think the closest I must have got to was Macedonia. Never tried anything from like Albania, Serbia. Oh, I tried Croatian, I think. Like something from Croatia. But yeah, that's as far sort of south as I've gone. I don't mean physically, I mean in terms of the food I'm trying in my videos. But I am hoping to move back to Europe at some point, so. So I guess I'll end this here. God, I've got a mouthful of food. Whenever I eat vegetables, I tend to be like a hamster, like I store them in my cheeks. No joke. No idea why I do that. But I do. So I'm going to end this one off here, guys. Let me know if I should make this a regular thing. If I do, I will probably get like a proper setup going with, you know, an actual table so you can see the food and maybe like a better background because this is kind of plain and boring. So I would like a proper setup so I can actually film mukbangs because it's funny, my channel's been going for a while and I've done obviously reviews of snacks and things like that, but I've never done just a straight up full mukbang where I just sat in front of the camera eating a meal. So something I've always wanted to do, and I'm sure I could come up with some, you know, fun foods to try in those videos. It'd just be kind of hard to come up with topics, but I'm sure I could think of something. I'm fairly good at just like coming up with things on the fly. So yeah, so this has been 10 minutes now anyway, so I guess I'll end this off here. Thanks for watching if you did pop in. I don't know, I didn't see anyone that I recognized like watching it. Just basically told me so many people are watching. Mohammed, you commented, so I appreciate that. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And yeah, I'll be back again with my regular videos on Monday, I guess. I did upload a couple today, but I'll be back on schedule starting from Monday as always. So please don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Until next time, see ya.